I need to greet everyone. So I'm Dr. Monira, hailing from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I have joined Atomy exactly 10 months before. When I have learned about Atomy, I was practicing my medical life, but I was looking something like with whom I can go through with the time. So even we call our Bangladesh digital Bangladesh these days. So when I heard about Atomy from one of my friend from India who was studying with me in medical from Manipur, she proposed me about Atomy. Then I have gone through the um, I did some research and studies on Atomy. Then I got the meeting and I got to meet Mr. Vavan and other partners. And then I got Miss Lee, she was very nice and inspiring. And, and my journey started. Then I tried the products. They were excellent. Everyone liked it in my home. Then then I thought, why not for everyone? Then we started all our meetings. I started making members, whoever from any country, whoever my friends, colleagues, relatives, I made them all my members as far as I can. And then the line has been growing long and long, and we are now almost not so big, but going to be very big team. Hopefully, when it will officially opening in Bangladesh. We are eagerly waiting for that day. So I'm very happy being a doctor, and I found something very unique and miraculous in Atomy, which was really unexplained. Like I don't know how to explain in words, but definitely I have to explain today. So this is my first presentation to Ms. Lim. Thank you so much to our Royal Master who invited me to this meeting and giving me this opportunity to making this presentation, and to Mr. Bhavan who is helping me from a long time for this thing. So let's get started with my HemoHIM presentation. So let me, okay. Okay, this is my presentation. My slideshows will be started with my name, definitely, as today I'm going to explain all about HemoHIM as best as I can. So this is the first slide of HemoHIM. So we will start now. So we all know that when Atomy started its business, there was only one product which gave us, and that was HemoHIM. Atomy has started its journey in 2009 with only product, it was only HemoHIM. And after that, it started its journey from America. It went to America, and one by one, till now to 22 countries, it has spread its branches. And it's still going on. Still, we have 40 more countries registration going on. So how many products like HemoHIM are getting sold every day? So we can see that in the next slide. Hello. Yeah. So the research took itself 8 years for HemoHIM. 8 years it took for its research. And after that, 5 billion Korean won investment was done in it, and it's already earning every year. Even the 10th, when it was the first time, the 10th anniversary of Atomy was, it was sold 1 billion USD dollar that HemoHIM, and it received #1 health supplement certificate, which helped to improve immune system. Next. So now HemoHIM is getting sold in 17 countries officially, and it's already 22 countries, but we are showing 17, but it's already 22 countries. And a very surprising thing, like every hour, in every 1 hour, 419 boxes of HemoHIM is getting sold. Next. Okay, so what exactly HemoHIM and how was it able to improve our health? Why we are so much interested in HemoHIM presentation? Okay, we can see a picture. This is Mr. Sange Jo, the immunobiology specialist who led the development of HemoHIM. HemoHIM was helping to activate the function of the hematopoiesis immunology system in our body. And next slide, please. Where this HemoHIM H stands for hematopoiesis. It means it's produced in blood in our body. And I stands for immunity, and M is for modulation. So now the process, proper functioning of the hematopoiesis in the basis of healthy immune system. HemoHIM has been clinically tested and proven to strengthen the immune system. Next slide, please. Okay, hematopoiesis is like the function, just like I just said, hematopoiesis, it means it's produced in the blood and its function is to help for a healthy immune system in our body. Next. So it has clinically tested in many times because when HemoHIM started taking its name and fame, everyone and people were buying in like bulge amount and everyone started distributing. There was a rush. What's happening? What is this HemoHIM? And when the clinical tests are started and HemoHIM got its like 164, like it gets the clinical test report that it's really do strengthen our immune system, which is helping our body to get more strength and more functional vitality in our bodies. So this is the chart. Okay, what is immune system? If I go with the immune system as a doctor, if I have to explain something, then the immune system is something which guards us against all the bacteria that is constantly entering in our body, that through our lungs or intestines. And as an example, if immune system is not working in our body, then definitely we can die in a minute or in hours without our immune system. God has already gifted us a very, very powerful system, which is called immune system. That immune system is must be working every day. So it's protecting us from different kind of diseases 24 hours 7. Next slide, please. So just think of it, this slide, this picture is showing something. Just think it's like an army. Our body is all the time is working like a battlefield, where the T lymphocytes, it's are the commanders, B lymphocytes are the officers, and I can see the yellow color microphagocytes, they are the soldiers. Now what the system is will be happening whenever an enemy germs is entering in our body, T lymphocytes start distributions or they start differentiating there is an enemy in our body. Then what it orders? It orders to our B lymphocytes, and the enzymes started releasing in our body, and they sent order to the microphagocytes. We start killing and eating those bacteria like the virus we have here. So next, what happens in the next slide, we can see all the viruses and bacteria are getting shooted or killed. So it's the kind of battlefield every day we are having in our body, like diseases, the sneeze, the fever, and everything. This immune system, what is this immunity? I'm trying to show you in a small picture that this is the system, that these are the army officers and this is how it's working. So how it works. The infection occurs in our body. Excuse me, we have to stop here, okay? So how it working? As we are going to, we are regularly talking about HemoHIM and how it's happening, okay? So HemoHIM is something which is newly discovered and individually approved. It's functional ingredients, like 3 ingredients already I can see. We all know that whenever HemoHIM is coming to our mind, these 3 ingredients is coming: Angelica gigas, Linguistism sims, and Pioneer lactiflora. These are the 3 key ingredients of HemoHIM. Next. Next slide, please. Okay, and how this ingredients or this HemoHIM is coming to us? It's coming like we know Kerry. It's a research center which is named Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, which is the second best research center in the world after NASA. So here we are using the food and biotechnology research team where they are doing whole day, like every year, every day, every minute, doing so many researches and giving us every day individual and unique health related or our lifestyle related products, patterns to us, so which will be beneficial for our lifestyle and makes it easier. So these are the patterns like Angelica gigas, linguistic resistance, and senes, and Pionica lactiflora is being by the biological engineer engineering and radiation technology used and tested in our body. these products R&D. Next slide, please. Okay, before knowing that, these three ingredients one was not in the beginning, it was not selected. There was experiment of 8 years, and these 8 years, it just here 8, but it took so many researches and so many herbs were searched, they were experimented, they were done for many kind of technology. Out of 42 different kinds of herbs, only the 3 were selected, because each of them has individual functional activities in them. But these 3, Angelica gigas, medium officinale, and Pioneer japonica, were selected as the key ingredients of HemoHIM. Next slide, please. So this is the center, Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, where our HemoHIM patents were getting ready, and it's coming to us in helping us. Okay, what is exactly happening? As I said, hematopoiesis, HemoHIM in it, first word was H is for hematopoiesis, which is very important. Like we know that one RBC, red blood cell, only lives for 120 days, something like that. So it produces red blood cell, and that red blood cell increases or enrich the oxygen saturation in our environment, body environment, which keeps us away from the harmful cells or viruses or bacteria or tumor cells. So it keeps us balanced in our body. This HemoHIM is helping us through producing those blood cells. Next, please. Next slide. Okay, so as I was talking about HemoHIM so much, why HemoHIM? HemoHIM is used to overcome side effects of chemotherapy. As we know that Mr. Doctor, just I took his name, Dr. Sangye Jo. He was like working in a cancer hospital where so many people were going through radiotherapy and chemotherapy. Whenever we give a patient chemotherapy for the cancer or anything, they had to go through so many gastroenterological problem, hair fall, and many side effects. So like he became interested and started to taking a chance to how to help them. So sorry. Okay, so he started giving this HemoHIM when it got ready, and he started giving this HemoHIM product to those people, to the patients who are suffering from the cancer and chemotherapy, radiotherapy treatments. They started become overcome. So recent studies have reported even the HemoHIM possesses anti-inflammatory, antioxidative, anti-diabetic effects also. Please, next slide. So we have a slogan for our HemoHIM, and that is awake your exhausted immunocytes. Immunocytes means immune, and cytes means immune cells. It means immune cells. It means that in our daily lifestyle, we get infected, we get fever, we get exhausted, tired, and everything. So they are telling, please awake your exhausted immunocyte. That is the slogan of HemoHIM. And next slide, please. So as I'm going to study about the story, how it got development, the HemoHIM, how it got its development. So Food and Biotechnology team in Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute doing it, research on it. And after that, development of the functional biodefense food for people dealing with radiation who are already suffering in cancer patients or immunologically compromised patients. They were having this food. And Colmar B&H Company Limited was established as the first research enterprise approved by the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology in Korea, and passed individually approved by the MFD system development. And these are the 3 major ingredients developed over the period of 8 years, and Atomy started selling it and started its commercialization through the Atomy. So we are getting this HemoHIM, very unique and individual and helpful, and food supplements, healthful supplements we are getting only because of Atomy, which was discovered and for the research people, for the cancer patients, but today we are ordinary people, simple people. We are enjoying and getting ourselves fit and healthy because of this HemoHIM, and all thanks to go to our Atomy, Mr. Hengelbart, who made it possible. So HemoHIM complex extracts plus in like the patents I told you earlier, the herbal supplement out of 100 natural ingredients, and it will give you energy, improve your immune system functions, and improve your bodily functions. This product is able excellent results through high purity refining technology, delivering a precise formula of the purest and most effective ingredients in each packet. If you are taking a packet, definitely you will understand the difference, and one must definitely experience HemoHIM to understand the full transformational effects of HemoHIM. When you will take one box of HemoHIM, only after that you can understand how it helps. Next slide, please. Okay, three key points HemoHIM we have to understand. In HemoHIM, we have three key points of HemoHIM, which is how it helping us. It activates natural killer cells, it will activate our immune cells, and it will create cytokines. Okay, chocolate. I'm sorry, I'm extremely sorry. So natural killer cells, which created in our bone marrow, are activated directly, destroy the harmful cells in our body, and activate immune cells. Immune cells activated to improve the defense mechanism of the human body, and cytokines released by the cells of the immune system is to help regulate immune system. These are the process. These the three triangle we can see it. The HemoHIM is helping these things. The natural killer cells it's helping us. How? I will show you in next slides. So function of HemoHIM, natural killer cells activation, and immune cell, which is generated in the human bone marrow to destruct harmful substances to the human body, as our body can get infected very easily by the bacteria and virus, and we became diseased with many different kind of diseases in our body. So what happens? The NK cells is not activated. So what happens when we take HemoHIM? The natural killer cells become activated, and it will start killing all the cancer cells or damaged cells by the cytokines generation improvement. Cytokines is a kind of enzyme which will help to kill those cells through the natural killer cells. It's a type of cells playing a central role in the immune system immunity enhancement, enhances immunity to maintain health, immune cells activation, improves human body defense capacity. HemoHIM Plus has been the several times more effective than ginseng products. As we already know about ginseng and the mushrooms helps us for immune system, but if you have through HemoHIM, definitely you will understand after taking one box. If you are a normal, just a young and energetic person, definitely you will get more energetic after taking HemoHIM. But if you are already diseased with some kind of weaknesses, definitely you have to take some of the one or two boxes, and definitely you are going to understand the difference, how it helps your immune system. Next slide, please. Okay, this very interesting because function of natural killer cell, as I was saying, as we age or we are get disease or infected, our those natural killer cells, those will become inactivate and it cannot help us. But when we start taking HemoHIM and it becomes the natural killer cells, when it will become like active and it will work like an army and it will help us. You can see the NK cells, the natural killer cells will, if we have a healthy cell in our body, definitely it will be just sticking with our body, just like a machine, sticking and helping us and inhibiting us from any kind of damaged cells. But whenever we are infected or we have a damaged cell, we have tumor cell, we are having a cancer cell, definitely it will start activating. How? First of all, it will activate its natural killer cells and the cytotoxicity. The cytokines will start releasing and the repairing will started and the destroying of the tumor cells will start definitely, and after that, time to time, that will start healing your damaged cells into healthy cells. That this is the main function of natural killer cells. It helps you to get immune power strengthened and you become healthy. So till now I was talking about HemoHIM so much, but we have to know like what is HemoHIM. Definitely HemoHIM is an atomic product, and it's a traditional type of product. It has one sachet contains 20 ml with 60 sachet we have in one box, and it was R&Ds from the Kerry and manufacturers is by the Colmar B&H Company Limited. And ingredients, we definitely know we should memorize these ingredients because these roots are very important: Angelica gigas, Medium officinale, and Pioneer lactiflora. And one packet definitely 20 ml, and two of the HemoHIM definitely we should take every day. But if you are a beginner and you think that I should take only one, then definitely go for one. But if you can take two, it will give you good results within the time. And we can see the supplement effects also here: how many calories, carbohydrates, vitamins, and all the ingredients are given in the box. If you want to get all the information, definitely you go through the our Atomo website. There every details is given about all the products, including HemoHIM. Next slide, please. Okay, and as we are living in every country, we have Muslim people, and we have an issue by saying that halal. Whenever we take any product for feeding or baking, we definitely choose to it's to be halal. So definitely, I'm very glad and very blessed and happy to announce that definitely HemoHIM got it has its halal certification, so we can take it very happily and easily without any hesitation, because it has halal certification with it. Next slide, please. Okay, as till now I was talking a lot why our immune system it should be strengthened, which we get exhausted with time. It how like this HemoHIM is an individually approved functional health supplement inclusive in the safety and function of its newly developed substances. All ingredients have been individually approved by the Korean Ministry of Food and Drug Safety, which in short called MFDS, as a functional health supplement. HemoHIM is not supplement, it's a functional health supplement. And it's patented in Korea, USA, Europe, and Japan related to immunity, and 8 years of ready and development as a national project. Definitely HemoHIM is a national project and first individually approved functional health supplements in South Korea. Next slide, please. These are the ingredients. I was talking through the whole time, so we can go to the next slide. Next slide. Okay, now the question will come out, like till now I was talking who can take this HemoHIM. Definitely the cancer patients, the immune compromised patients. Also, it's very suitable for the athletes who need physical strength, housewives who works from like 24 hours 7. She will be working with the kids, with the family, with everything, with herself. Definitely she needs physical strength. And office workers who are working for 9 to 5 or 10 to 6. And students, definitely they need more stamina and performance because they are the players. They will be the future of our next generation. Definitely they need strength, but it should be plus 8 years. And elders, definitely this is the best product for our elders, for our seniors, father, mother, grandparents. They need energy, they need recovery, because HemoHIM is not just a product. It doesn't work on exactly any a single disease. It works in our whole system, whole cells. Atomy like has given us a product. It will not only work in our body for specific diseases, it will help you improve your health through all the trillion cells we are dealing every day in our body. As I said, it's a battlefield in our body with our immune system. So the precaution is like, if you are taking HemoHIM, definitely we should follow this precaution. Do not consume beyond what is normally recommended, like 2 sachets a day. Do not take within 1 hour with any other medication. If you are a diabetic pressure or any other medicines or drugs you are taking, definitely you shouldn't take it after taking that medication. You should take it medicine, take it after 1 hour or before 1 hour, not like close to that time. And who will seek professional advice, like you need to go to a doctor or someone, especially for the doctors. If you have a history of heart disease or hypertension, I mean blood pressure, person with blood disorders like leukemia or anything like that, or children and pregnant lady, if the children is class 8, definitely he or she can take. But before 8 we usually don't recommend. And the pregnant ladies, because sometimes maybe it may give you fatigue or nausea. Okay. Okay, thank you so much everyone for this much patience with me to know about HemoHIM. I just finished it. Definitely, I'm going to share a link, which is like National Institute of Health. Definitely, if you want to know more about HemoHIM, its research and results, and how it's beneficial for our health, definitely I will drop the link. Or you can visit my page, Bangladesh, Atomy Bangladesh International, where you can go and see the details of HemoHIM products and the links and the results, where you can find, or you can ask me questions through there.